What's up, everybody? This is Jose from Sun Life.
And Katie.
Welcome to Sanford, Florida. We're north of Orlando in the Orlando metropolitan area. But Sanford, it's its own town for its own merit, with its own unique characteristics. Somewhat diverse area north of Orlando. Kind of a large Asian population by percentage for being in Florida. So let's take a drive through this town and see what it's about today.
I think that's another version of El Tropico.
La Brasa Grill, La Granja, It's a Colombian restaurant over there. Like, wow. This area has a lot of diversity. Good restaurants, Brazilian, Colombian. Wow. If you like eating good food, this town's got plenty.
Yeah.
Now, the Colombian restaurant was a little expensive, and Colombian restaurants tend to be expensive. It's just if they're gonna make the food the right way, a lot goes into it. It's not a light cuisine to make. So it's understandable. Most Colombian restaurants are kind of expensive, and Brazilians are probably even more expensive than Colombian. It's not affordable food, but it is good.
Yeah. And, we needed a little pick-me-up after whatever happened this morning.
I think we should just stop talking about it and move past it. Ain't worth it.
Happiness.
One of the hardest things about being a YouTuber is when stuff like that happens, blog about difficult situations with real people.
Yep.
It's difficult, but it just comes with the territory. And I think I'd be deceiving our audience if I didn't publish stuff like that. Oh, we're in a turn lane here.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy moved out.
I'm just happy you're driving.
Yeah. Drivers can be a little irritating in this metropolitan area. They really can. Sanford, so I walked into the woods by a park where I was at, and I instantly walked into a homeless camp. So, and around here, you can tell there's definitely... Is that an abandoned wing house?
Yeah, and it's for sale.
It's for sale. The one in... oh, you can't go in there.
Yeah.
I wanted to see what the parking lot looked like. It's abandoned. The one in Bradenton closed down after the hurricane, so I guess wing houses aren't doing that great.
Yeah. You gotta rent a wheel here.
We should rent some wheels.
No!
What an idea! And they're not even yours, so if they get repoed, it's not a big deal.
Then you don't have tires for your car.
You keep your originals.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a concept. Renting wheels. That patio restaurant went out of business. It's kind of economically deprived a little bit here, huh?
Well, when food isn't good, it goes out. It looks like the stuff that is good stays in, but the stuff that is not that good goes out, of course.
It's looking a little run down around here. It's not like Montgomery or Birmingham run down, but it's definitely, for Florida, it's kind of pushing run down for Florida standards. People like to blast music really loud here. I've noticed that. Every time you pull up to the light, you hear... Yeah. I'm from the hood, though. You can tell, because my music's so loud. I annoy the crowd, because my music's so loud. People at the stoplight are irritated, because my subwoofers are annihilated.
Tortilleria La Mexicana. Mexican restaurant and supermarket. Supermercado and restaurant.
Something I ate made me feel awfully out of breath. It could be the air quality out here, too. There's a lot of vagrancy if you look around. What day of the week is it? Wednesday? A lot of vagrancy. If you look around, there's like just people hanging out everywhere. Like, they look like they're up to no good. There's just like... They're not like vibing. They're just like looming.
It's a Mexican food and restaurant.
La Mexicana.
Market and restaurant. I could go with that.
Notice how there's like a taxi parked in front of the restaurant?
Yeah.
Which means that there's like... When people are sitting around waiting for taxis, when taxis are sitting around waiting for people, that's never a good sign. That's like Fort Myers, where like the taxis wait outside the restaurant to catch people. Never a good sign. Not gonna lie, it seems a little...
The driver's not in it.
Yeah, he's probably like... Whoever's gonna take that ride is just probably hanging around. A homeless guy and a homeless woman. I wonder how he's gonna interact with her. Are they together, or is he just...
Well, she's on a walker. I think
She's
they
on a
might be
walker.
together.
They might be hanging out together. You know, the thing about being homeless that makes it scary is, you know, let's say you're a vulnerable female with a walker, right? Well, you're homeless. You're out here with all the other homeless people. They rob each other and prey on the weak. I mean, can you imagine being a homeless, disabled person and having all these other real gang-banging, you know, you got these, like, real gang-banging, institutionalized criminals out here that have no problem, like, practically treating a disabled homeless person that's like that as a dog, practically. You know, we've seen it. Where homeless people will, like, adopt, you know, elderly homeless people, like, if they're their pets or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have a situation that's disgraceful, and we see it every day. And I feel like we're really failing a lot of people. Look what time it is and the shop is still open.
Yeah.
What is it, 8:30 at night?
Auto repair and performance.
Yeah. And you know, what can we as a society do? You know, like this woman here, like maybe that guy is like forcing her to panhandle, right? Because he can't panhandle because he looks like a big bum with how big he is.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just suppose, right? Like you got this woman right here. She's in a walker. They're together. He might be forcing her to panhandle for him.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
And if a cop were to ask her, the cops leave, but she stays out here on the streets every night.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real disgraceful situation. And you know, ooh, my bad, dude. Careful what they talking on that phone while driving. I don't think he would notice I almost hit him. But that van's gone. Now you have another one here. So I guess like the taxis.
That's not a taxi. That's someone going to get their drink for the night.
For the night. That restaurant's practically empty.
Mm-hmm. It's closed.
It's closed.
Yeah.
It says open.
Mm.
I'm gonna lie, this is looking as kind of like, it's like, this is kind of like what Kissimmee looked like at night.
Yeah.
Just kind of blight. Is that the right word?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, maybe you could look up the definition of the word blight. Get us an accurate description for the word blight. And don't get me wrong, there's some nice areas here in Sanford. And we might be driving through some of them later on in the video if the phone doesn't freeze or die or overcook or burn or starve. But do you feel that maybe that person, that walker, even if they're really disabled, could be like getting used as a bait?
Yeah.
Perhaps like maybe like that's like a bait. Cause see, look, she's just walking around aimlessly to get people's attention. See, when she sees a car, she walks towards it.
And then when she does, it looks like when she does get what she wants, she hands it to the guy.
Yeah, they take their stuff. There's no doubt. He protects. That's like a little. I see things on these streets that are just terrifying. And most people don't even think about that. They see a disabled person panhandling, and they don't realize there's somebody standing on the road here. They don't realize a lot of these people that are out there panhandling are being
exploited.
They're being exploited. Again, I'm not saying that's the case with this individual case, but I've seen it. I've seen it. And you know, the businesses, you know, like when I was in San Diego, California, I talked to a business owner. I can't remember what nationality he was, but he was definitely a nationality of some sort, not Spanish. And he was telling me, like, you know, church is shaking.
Empty.
Yeah, everything's empty. Like, nothing's really packed. It's very it feels really desolate out here. But I was in San Diego talking to a business owner, and he was telling me that basically the cops shake down business owners in San Diego, California, and you know, like the cops will protect their business, but it's not free. Like the businesses pay the cops. You know, that's crazy to think. Like, so like, let's say you own a little Circle K or gas station, and you got a huge homeless problem. The only way you're really going to resolve that problem, if you want to resolve it, is to pay the cops. You got to pay into the system.
It's like an extortion racket.
It's an extortion racket, because, you know, in theory they should protect everybody, but, you know, talking to business owners in San Diego, California, they were telling me that, I'm not saying here, but it happens here, but it happens in San Diego, California. But, if you want the cops to actively keep your business, it's crazy. Because they don't look out for every business's rights. Like Walmarts and Wawa gas stations and all those places. Somewhere somebody makes some type of agreement for those businesses to get a little extra protection, and it's usually under the table.
Yep.
People think, oh, if I call the cops, they'll do my bidding. Not exactly. Like today, I'm pretty sure that girl could have got arrested for assault for what happened there today. I wouldn't waste my time calling the cops. For what? Why would I waste my time calling the cops? Do you really think they're going to arrest her? Now, if you did the same thing to her...
Oh, I'd get arrested.
And she's working for a Marriott hotel... Not that she's worth more than you, but the Marriott hotel's worth more than you. And then those big businesses like hotels, they're buddies with the lawyers, and the lawyers are buddies with the judges. We're on top of the cops, and it's all one big sack of worms that are all in the same bucket together, and they're just hoping somebody poops so they have something to eat. We're getting road rage, by the way, and I'm in the slow lane. I don't have to be driving fast right now. We're getting road rage. I am in the slow lane. What's the speed limit around here? Doesn't matter. I'm in the slow lane. There's a lot of pedestrians around here.
Yeah.
This car is like literally...
The barn.
The barn? Yeah. I don't know why this person's in my bumper when they can just pass me. There's another lane open. If I want to drive slow in the slow lane, there's not that much traffic. You're welcome to drive around this. It is not like there's that much traffic where you need to be a foot from my bumper. It's 40, I'm going 30, but there's not a lot of traffic.
Finally passed, I think.
No, they're
still
so close
there.
You can't see him. Yeah. I don't care. I'm not speeding. I'm not moving. I'm in the slow lane. And I'm actually kind of flowing with traffic. I'm below the speed limit, but you can pass. There's a lane open. There's railroad crossings. There's pedestrians. I'm not in a rush.
There's 2 lanes. Apparently they're not very bright.
Well, they want to be a jerk. But they are in a tiny little car. You can't see them. I don't know why they're doing this. Let me just pretend like I'm going this way and see what they do. Let's see how they act. Why be like that? Why be like that?
And now you're at the light.
Yeah, now they're trying to stop. They're just idiots. Complete idiots. People in this area are very, very nasty, what I've noticed. It doesn't make you want to live out here. So this is downtown area right here. Everything to the right of us is downtown. I'm not in a rush. I'm sightseeing. I'm a tourist.
I want to go to the Dollar Tree.
I'm not hogging up traffic. I'm in the slow lane. You're welcome to go around. So they're doing it to the next car in front of us. Now look. What are they going to do about the car in front of them? They're doing it to the next guy. They're doing it to the next guy now. What an idiot. Prolific tailgater. Oh, you look at that. Oh, you just look at it. A prolific tailgater. He's just gonna keep tailgating that person. You'll meet some idiots out here. This lake is gorgeous.
Oh, it's like this lake. I remember coming out here.
It was a huge lake.
And you can walk all the way around it. It's really cool.
Gotta pull back around and head the other way so you can see downtown. So I'm just pull in here so I can head the other way. What a view, huh? This is the water treatment plant right here.
bad.
I wonder what made me get out of breath today. Sand turd. That's rude. They'll never welcome us back here again after that comment. You'll never be welcome in this town after that. People in Alabama would get mad. People in Florida don't really care. You can just like trash talk their town. They're like, yeah.
Except Titusville.
Yeah, Titusville belongs in Alabama. I feel like Titusville should be part of Alabama.
This is close to Titusville.
We could be there. We don't want to, but we could.
Yeah.
I feel like they're onto us now. Like the first two times we trolled them pretty good. I think at this point, like they're aware that we're trolls, so like they're not gonna keep getting trolled by us.
Same thing with Tyler. Remember Tyler?
Texas. Yeah, like, eventually, like the whole town sees the video.
Baton Rouge.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, Baton Rouge. Like, those sounds like you can troll them once or twice. The best thing like for trolling videos is to catch people like unprotected. That's probably not the right word. Unprepared, like unprecedented, like never been there before. It's your first time in this town. You've never been there, and then all of a sudden you hit them with the troll video. Catch them unexpectedly, you know.
I want to do another cross-country troll tour. I just miss it, and I want to go back to Texas.
Yeah, I want to go to like Iowa, like that town in El Paso, Illinois. Like the cornfield towns, like those cornfield towns, like half of those people have never been to vacation once in their life.
Yeah.
Like they're not really aware of the outside world very much. Like that El Paso, Illinois, we trolled them pretty good.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I miss going into the Midwest. I want to go to, like, Minnesota would be fun.
When your video gets more views than the town's population, you pretty much did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Like that El Paso, Illinois video, we trolled that town.
Oh, yeah. And
I want to hit the cornfield towns like Iowa. You know? Go on like an Iowa trolling expedition. You know, Wisconsin handled the trolling video we did there pretty well. Yeah. There were some people that didn't like it, but they were kind of respectful about how they went about it. Yeah. But like one town that we kind of did really well with was like that El Paso, Illinois. Like hit up like every cornfield town. This is downtown Sanford. Hit up like every cornfield town that exists in Iowa, and just talk bad about their corn and say that like let's pretend right now we're in cornfield Iowa, right? A town of 600 people. I'd be saying stuff like, if I was there right now, I'd be like, wow, these roads are bumpy. Who was the idiot to design this road, you know? Well, you know, they have bad education, so you can't really blame them. I mean, imagine these people, the only thing they've done is pick corn their whole life, so now their community has to build a road. You know, it's a miracle they were able to build a road out here.
I've never been to a town that grows sour corn.
Yeah, you know, like, I was reading a magazine by Mexicana, which is like an agricultural magazine in Europe. Yeah. And they were saying that in Europe, the farmers won't even give their hogs American corn because it's so unhealthy. I mean, just think about the fact that these people, you know, Americans, the corn that Americans eat, European farmers wouldn't even give it to their hogs. Like, that's the type of thing I'd be saying. Yeah. And somebody at that time will like flip out, like, my parents have 1,000 acres of corn and we got the best corn in Iowa. And you're telling me that some farmers in Europe won't give their hogs American corn? We got the best corn in the world, you know? Like, stuff like that, where you're just like...
At least you can digest the corn in Europe.
Yeah, I heard that.
Here it comes out.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard that European farmers won't even give their hogs American corn. Like, if an animal's going to be eaten, they won't give it American corn. Like, they use American corn for dog food, but not for human or animal consumption. I'll say something like that, and people in that town, they'll be blazing. Oh, we got the best corn in Iowa, you know. And people in Iowa are great people. Like I get them on Uber all the time. They tip well. They're good people. But it would be a joy to be able to troll
And
people in Iowa.
they feed it to the cows, so even the beef tastes gross.
Yeah, well, that's where corned beef comes from.
I know.
You know, I'd say something like that. And like innocent people, but they're so easy. They're so gullible. This is not bad for a boring town in Florida.
Yeah. And see, there's like life at these restaurants.
A little bit, not a lot.
Downtown, there's life on a weekday.
Oh, why is there a giant dog walking around? There's dogs everywhere. People walk their dogs.
Yeah.
What a nightmare. Is that dog went potty train? Oh, there you get offended. Okay. I'm like, they were not happy. They're like, yep.
Yeah.
They drive golf carts.
See people laughing.
Yeah, I'm actually enjoying myself. Like, you saw how that car rushed past us?
Yeah.
Then I like that we're driving slow. I'm not gonna run pedestrians over because you're in a rush.
Yeah. I get that at the grocery store all the time. Like, people get mad because I let the old lady cross the road. Of course I'm going to let her cross the road.
You're not paying my car insurance, so why would you care? Hey, girl! My belly's flopping. Oh, I farted on you tonight. And you rose up and screamed, you stink. Yeah, you stink too. Don't act like your poop don't stink. That guy, you could just hear him from like a block away.
Yeah.
You could just hear her like hitting like high, off-pitch grunts. The Sanford grunt down there. I'm not gonna lie, this town has a pretty decent.
This is like
for being a weeknight.
nice.
Yeah, it's not.
There's people out.
It's not bad.
No, there's like people out with other people talking, and they don't have their phones out.
Yeah, this would be a great walk around video if you want to walk. Is there a park we can park right here? Want to do a walk around video? I know you're tired. It's been exhausting, but
Exhausting.
they like our walk around videos though.
There's some kind of fresh market over there.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see the front of it.
To the right?
Yeah.
Something today made me out of breath. And it wasn't that guy singing.
There's a lot of flowers blooming.
Oh, it could be, yeah. Could be. Okay, kind of got trashy. Like one block this way, like it just got trashy.
Well, this is a business, and they're...
Back in here, you said to the right? This town has a good walk around vibe. Make a nice walk around video. Nice truck. Colorado, kind of small.
Oh, it's like a nice store during the day.
Yeah.
Not open right now.
Yeah, this is a very, very functional downtown for a town this size.
I want to drive
It's just
around a
little
little bit. I'm
bits. Yeah,
just
it's
liking
enjoyable.
the drive.
Yeah, it is. It's like there's life, but it's not like overwhelming. It's just kind of like really thinly spread out throughout the whole thing.
I think Friday, Saturday night, this is going to be packed.
More than it is today. It's a weeknight. It's a weeknight, yeah. It's not.
But it's good life for a weeknight at 9 p.m.
I mean, yeah, and for a town this size, it ain't bad. Golf
And they're
carts.
putting in a brand new ice cream shop. There's all kinds of... few little coffee shops.
People here seem kind of level-headed, don't they?
Yeah.
They don't seem like the Florida Man Olympics is going on. It doesn't feel like a Florida Man Olympics type of town. Like in New York City. Look at these houses here. Kind of like a historic looking.
I like it.
This is not a bad town. There's a bad smell in the air. I don't know if it's that water treatment. This is neat right here.
These little cute houses.
Yeah.
I've always liked houses like this.
Yeah, it's got kind of like a Charleston vibe.
It's a calmer vibe.
Yeah, it's definitely chill. They're having like a little get together on a weeknight right there. Definitely,
This is different.
yeah.
This place is different than any place I've ever seen.
Yeah. It's like if a small town was bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's got small town vibes, but it's actually medium sized.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people like that.
Yeah.
Okay, we're trying to go. I like how the car stopped for us. Some people are just aggravated though. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Well, I probably
There's
work
some
in
real,
Orlando.
real idiots out here, yeah. Yeah, it's still part of a big metro, so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is busy right here.
Mm-hmm.
This will make a great live stream video. Somebody's singing live music on a...
Same people as before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so they've had it with us.
Oh, yeah.
These guys are gonna come over here and hit us upside the head with a guitar.
Yeah.
Hit toe to toe! Hit toe to toe to toe! They're laughing at him now. I'll ruin his night. And the guy's gonna come over here and hit us upside the head with a guitar. You know, people are getting so violent. You used to be able to mess with people and stuff. You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful messing with people these days. People get offended.
Mm-hmm.
Do I hear loud music?
That's not Latin music. Honky tonk.
Oh wow, it's got a pretty good swing to it. Oh, it is, yeah. It's got a pretty good swing to it. It almost sounds like Latin music. We'll be here a while. They're making fun of him. Listen. No, they're all making fun of him. That guy's gonna come over here and hit us upside the head with a guitar. That guy's gonna come over here and hit us upside the head with a guitar. That's a fact right there. I mean, for being the size that this town is, this ain't bad. There's a lot going on for the size of the town it is, and German flag right there. So it's at a German restaurant. Look, they got a German restaurant. It's packed.
I love German food.
I love German shepherds and cars, but food's not really their thing.
I don't think you've had it.
I wouldn't trust a German person in the kitchen and oven or anything else that heats up. That was a mean thing to say.
That was a weird and awkward
comment. I prefer they make cars and
the food is good, I will say that. Have you eaten it?
If it was good, I would have. That's the thing about me. Like, I eat good things. So, like, if Germans were known for good food...
Until this past year, had you had Indian?
We had never had Indian, but we knew it was good. Look at this pizza place right here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say this place does have good vibes, but how's the Uber driving?
You'd have to take me back to the hotel and find that out.
Take you back to the hotel and find out. This guy making out with a statue? He is.
He's touching it.
He's showing his
kid.
Okay, we're not going to mess with him. He's got a kid. Mm-hmm. If he was by himself doing that,
he's doing what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, like he's a good dad. If he'd been by himself doing that, he was gonna get some. He was gonna get some trouble out of me if he was just doing that without the kid.
Yeah,
you know, it'd have been a problem for sure. I'd have made it a problem.
Yeah.
And what's nice about this downtown, it's like several blocks deep. It isn't just one street. It's kind of like it's like a whole entire district.
That restaurant is called the district.
It's called the district, and that's what it is. And there's like 3 people inside drinking, like it's not like it's packed with the girls. Suntan. Florida citrus.
Barbecue.
Wow. No, this is neat.
This is different.
This is different, yeah. I think we should do a live stream here, baby. I really do. Do you want to go to the hotel or just do it or what?
I want to go back to the hotel.
Do you want to or need to?
Need to.
Oh man, you're not fun at all, dude.
Because
this is the type of vibe. We'll get back to the hotel. This is the type of vibe that we're really. I think it would do great for a live stream. We'll get you there. I'm tired too. It's been a long day. It's been an exhausting day. We've had some circumstances that have been interesting today and stressful.
Yeah, and that's kind of what's going on. Yeah. But I really do like it out here. This seems like something different and something I might actually want to be part of.
It's like a Cape Coral, but with more character. It's laid out like downtown Cape Coral, but it isn't a snobby. It's more like a, I don't know. I think
A level head?
Yeah, it's got a real good thing going on. And this is on a weekday.
Yeah.
Go figure, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, no, not bad at all. They got a good thing going on here. They got a great thing going on. I think with this Uber app, you know, like we're able to get like our videos, but then we're able to do like a little extra.
Yeah.
On top of it all, a little extra. Look at this McRoberts tire store. Like it's like,
yeah.
Wow, like so cool.
I always like to go to like a Dollar Tree in a place that I'm thinking about and see if it has a decent, if it like looks like people are just.
Oh, everybody knows the Dollar Trees are the place.
If it seems like lower class, like
it's a dollar.
It's a mess.
Yeah, I agree. If a place has a Dollar Tree, it's lower class.
No,
I agree. If a place has a Dollar Tree, it's definitely.
if the
lower.
place is neat and stocked, it's good.
Okay, why?
But if it's like
Shut
a complete
up!
mess, then it's not a good thing.
Tiger!
We're in Oviedo?
This goes to Oviedo.
Oh,
Yeah. You're not in Oviedo.
I guess the big hospital's here.
Cammed. Idiot. Po. City of Orlando. That's a long commute. Is there somebody on the road? Am I
No,
missing something here?
no, it's like
Some people do
on
drive
curve.
a little too aggressive.
Well, they're probably coming from Orlando, or they commute to Orlando and then they forget to drive nicer when they get here.
Could be.
Yeah.
Or maybe people here suck.
I don't get that vibe. People like actually.
Well, they seem level-headed, but then do they drive like idiots? We have to admit they drive like idiots.
Well, I know people that are okay in person, but they drive.
Are you talking
horribly.
over me again, boy?
Yeah.
Boy?
That's my job.
Boy? Talking over me, boy? Are you showing bubblegum during my videos? You are, aren't you?
You just want to pick at me about something.
This neighborhood looks kind of rough. Okay.
Dollar General.
Edola City. Edola. This looks like Ocala. Right up in here. 1942! Bit a little frustration there. I hate these construction projects late at night. You know, on the GPS the hotel, I have no idea where it's at.
You have no idea where you're going?
No idea where I am.
No way.
I wouldn't doubt we're at least 8 hours away.
That horrible setting you have on it.
I don't. I'll change it later. It is very aggravating because it doesn't let you do anything because you're driving, right? Well, then you just try even harder to do the same thing, and then it makes it even more dangerous because instead of making a 3-second thing, it turns into an hour thing.
Yeah.
Okay, what's going on here? There's a lot of passive-aggressive road rage. Not full-on road rage. It's passive-aggressive. Okay, what the mono? I don't think there was a single Cuban there. They look like rednecks. So I'm like, hey, look, they're here. And they'd be like, yo, take care, man. Just not speaking the right language. I'm trying to talk Cuban to rednecks, and it's just not going to work. Hey, we're focus here. Camera's out of focus. I wonder if it's gonna like go into focus by itself or if I should mess with it. Yeah, let's see here. And I think it does that when it's like the battery's like about to die.
Yeah.
Alright guys, we're gonna check out. Our camera's dying.
Okay.
It does that when it's like literally about to die.